Yes, my people, welcome back. Well, today I'm here. I'm gonna show you something that we call engine scale. Some people call it cocoa art. Back in the days when our parents used to cook soup and give us, this is one of the main things that they used to put in the soup. They call it engine scale. For these people nowadays who have been using corn starch and flour and all and something that thicken soup. No, this is what first time parents used to use to thicken the soup, and it have a lot of other benefits, nutritional benefits. So I am gonna show you how you're gonna use the cocoa art, otherwise known as engine scale, to put in a soup. So come with me. Me I go cut the cocoa art. The man show you, right? All right, this is what a cocoa tree look like. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut out the youngest part of it. Let me find some younger one. You see, like this one. You see this? This is what I'm gonna cut out. So I'm gonna cut a few of them, quite a few. See another one here. This is what you call the cocoa art or the engine scale. So I'm gonna cut out few of them, and I'm gonna show you how it is prepared in the soup to thicken the soup. See what it look like here? So I am going to show you how to prepare it. I'm going to cut some more, right? Well, this is the amount of cocoa art that I get. The cocoa art, is just the youngest part of the leaf. The very young one. So, but people call it engine scale. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to strip them. You see, like the end part of here? I'm going to strip them like I use callaloo and strip. So I'm going to strip them, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to tie them. I'm not going to do the actual soup today, but I'm just going to show you how you can use this to thicken the soup. Alright, and it have a lot of other health benefit also. So alright, I'm going to show you how you do it. Alright, to tie the cocoa art, what we used to do, or my parents used to do, they used to get a piece of the banana string. You take a piece of the banana tree, like here. Not big enough, just a small amount. See, like this amount, you're gonna cut off this, okay? So this is what you need from off the banana tree. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna wash it. Wash it, and then we use it to tie the cocoa leaf, the cocoa art, right? Come, let's go. Okay, people, this is what I'm gonna put in the pot. So after you take the banana string and tie the cocoa art together, this is what it look like, right? So when the soup is boiling, you're gonna put this inside the soup. You tie them together because you don't not want them to break off. All right. So after you put, I'm gonna demonstrate to you in a boiling water and let you see what I'm talking about. All right. So this is what you're going to put in the soup. So stay tuned. In the water as demonstration. Yes, my people, I am ready now to demonstrate in the pot to show you how you're gonna use the cocoa heart to thicken your soup. So here I have my pot and my fire, and here I have the cocoa heart over there. I have already strip it, wash it, and tie it. So I have my pot on the fire here. This is just a demonstration. This is not the actual soup, but I'm just using the water in the pot to show you how to use the cocoa art to thicken your soup. So for all the person who use meat in their soup, after you bring your meat to boil and you put in your food, you're gonna put in the cocoa art the same time when you're going to put in your food. All right. So say example, this is the soup. So you're gonna put in the cocoa art. 1 minute. Okay, so you're gonna see it already tied. So you're gonna put your cocoa art in a soup. The pot is a bit small, but nevertheless, put in the cocoa art in the soup, and you're gonna leave it. You're gonna leave it in the soup to boil. When the soup is boiling, you're gonna leave the cocoa art in the soup to boil. And after it is boiled, I'm gonna show you what to do after you take it out. Alright, so come with me. Just gonna make a check on it to see how far it is, to see how far it reach. So you see there in the pot it is boiling. So I'm gonna give it a little more time to boil. Let me use the fork and kind of sink it. So you have to leave it there, let it boil properly, okay? Alright. Now I'm gonna remove the cocoa heart from the soup. Well, please remember to bear in mind, this is just a demonstration of the soup is just actually water. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna remove the cocoa heart from the soup and I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna do it to get the soup thickened. So I'm gonna take it out. Alright. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put it into a container here. Alright. Leave that on the fire. I'm gonna put it into a container and I'm going to use a scissors, kitchen scissors. I'm gonna cut the cord off. Alright. Take off the cord. So you're gonna use a fork, not a spoon, a fork. You're gonna use a fork and crush this. You're gonna crush it right out until it becomes soft. Crush it right out until you can whip it. Okay? And this, when it finish, crush it out, you're gonna add it back to the soup. And this is what gonna help to thicken the soup. Remember, this aid in digestive system and it help bowel movement. Yeah, it have vitamin C, iron in it, so it is very nutritious. It don't only thicken the soup, it have a very good nutrition health benefit in it. All right, so let me crush it out and show you. So it coming soft and softer now. You can whip it like how you would whip the egg. And this now, after you finish, you're gonna add it back to the soup. Okay? So you can whip it as, make sure it become like a paste. I'm sure some of you might be the first time you might see something like this, but this is what our great grandmother, our mother grew up on. These food are very healthy and nutritious. But I don't know what happened to people now. Everybody just run for the commercial stuff them nowadays. Remember, your food supposed to be your medicine. Okay? So after you finish this now, you're gonna add it back. Put it back in the soup. Alright? You're gonna put it, say for instance, this is the soup. You're gonna put it back, add it back to the soup. Okay? Hold on. I have some more. So when you put it back in the soup with the other ingredient that is there, yeah, this is gonna give the soup a nice flavor. It's gonna thicken the soup and also other health benefit. So when you put in back this in the soup now, that is when you add your scallion, your garlic, no your garlic, your noodle, and then you simmer down. So you leave this in the pot, in the soup, and let it boil. And that is how you thicken your soup. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video today, and see you next time into another video. Okay, thank you. So see you, cover it there and make it a go and simmer. Alright, thank you.